Om, Om, Om. So today I would like to start with a quote from Tara Brach. Happiness lies not in finding what is missing, but in finding what is present. Happiness lies not in finding what is missing, but in finding what is present. So basically, it all comes to mindfulness and noticing all the things that we can be grateful for. And as we know, in the US, in November, there is a lot of talking about being grateful because of Thanksgiving. But how many of us actually practice gratitude? Has it as a daily practice? This practice, the practice of gratitude, can really reprogram our minds and allow us to really see and experience, really live a joyful life. And for that purpose, I dare to say the practice of gratitude is the most powerful and effective technique. It's easy, it's non-religious, doesn't require any skill, and doesn't require much time either. And it's super effective. So you can do like 5 minutes a day and really see the results pretty quickly. So it's unlike other practices, mindfulness practices or meditations. This one really just hits on the spot. And there are many ways to practice gratitude. Some people like to journal, do gratitude journals. Some people like to do the gratitude list. Some people like to start the day with a gratitude and end, like, for example, thinking of like 3 things or 5 things I'm grateful for. And of course, you know, since this is a meditation sangha, this is a meditation circle, today we are going to practice great gratitude meditation. It's one of heart-based meditations. And we are going to practice that. So I'm not going to talk much about it. I will send you afterwards, I will send you a few links to really good articles, articles from internet if you want to delve into it. So make sure you're in a quiet and comfortable place, somewhere where you won't be disturbed. If possible, sitting with your back straight, relaxed. The head, neck, back in one line. Your body is supporting the posture. If you need to lie down, that's okay too. You can lie down, so whatever works. And your eyes. You can keep your eyes either gently closed or open with soft focus, gazing a few feet in front of you. Let's say 6 feet or so. So we'll start with scanning the body to see if everything is in a way that it's supposed to be. Now it's time to adjust, wiggle, and make the position the best it can be. Bring your awareness to your feet. Just notice if the feet are okay, comfortable. If your legs are comfortable as you are sitting or lying down. To see if there is any necessity to move a little bit, maybe adjust something. And notice the hips. And then lower back, abdomen, upper back. As your torso. Come to sit tall but comfortable. And notice your arms and see if the arms are comfortable. What can you do to make them even more comfortable, even more steady and happy? And noticing your shoulders, your neck, your face. Notice your jaw, maybe you're clenching your jaw, maybe not. If there is a way to relax your face a little bit more. So you can ask the body if the body is happy in a position that it's holding right now. So it's not calling for your attention. And bring your awareness to the breath. You can take a slow, deep breath, feeling the slight expansion in your chest, maybe your abdomen. So feel that expansion as you breathe in. And breathe out, it's gently contracting or just resting. And a few more times, just breathing in and feeling that expansion. Chest, maybe abdomen. Noticing the felt experience of peace, being more centered, more grounded. Just for a moment, notice the abdomen expanding and contracting. Or resting with every inhalation and every exhalation. Feel that breath. As you're inhaling, just notice that you're inhaling. And when you exhale, know that you're exhaling. And notice how that affects your body. Now take a moment to mentally scan your body for any tightness, any tension, any discomfort. And if there is any discomfort, just breathe into those areas. Send your soothing breath into the areas of discomfort. And as you breathe out, let the tension release. So breathing into the places where you feel tension, visualize that you're sending your breath there and then release that discomfort with every exhalation. Now take a moment to notice any uncomfortable emotions that are present. Fear, anger, jealousy, judgment, worries, irritation. And for a moment, just notice them, acknowledge them, whatever is present or not, and seeing how they feel. So whatever uncomfortable emotion, if there is any, also breathe into that area of the body where you feel them. So notice where you feel those emotions in the body. And again, the same as you did with your physical body, breathe into those areas. Send the breath there, and then on exhalation, you can release the breath together with emotions. Now let's take care of any thoughts, any memories, plans, anything that takes you away from here and now. And breathe into those thoughts. Let them go for now. You will come back to them after meditation. Now let them go. Just breathe them out. Without any force, just allow the breath to take care of anything that's present and is not serving you at this moment. Just by releasing all those things that don't serve us at this moment, we are more open, more ready, more spacious, and ready to focus on all the things and beings and events for which we are grateful, for which we feel grateful. There's so much in our lives for which we can be grateful, feel the gratitude. And though there are certainly days when we forget about it or we can't see those things. Sometimes it's not easy to see the things that we can be grateful. So let's start with the gift of life. Gift of life. Someone gave us this life. We are here to experience whatever there is for us to experience, to live. Everyone has something to do in this life and enjoy as much as we can. So let's just be grateful for life. For our body, for the heartbeat that's pumping our blood, the heart pumping our blood, supplying the blood to the organs all the time. Being grateful for the body and all that we can do because we have this body. Everyone's different, everyone has different abilities, but just think of what your body can do. How can your body support you? And in your mind, you can say thank you or I'm grateful. Being grateful for the senses. Let's just think of hearing, the sense of hearing. Can learn, can hear nature, listen to music or a lecture, interact with other people, hear singing that makes us happy, or even sing or talk. Or the sense of sight, all the wonders of the world. Again, we can learn, read, watch movies. Be warned against danger. Sense of smell. So many of us lost during COVID for some time. We know how it is not to have that sense of smell. And again, not everyone has all those senses. Even more when we have them, really appreciating them and then enjoying them, being grateful. A touch, sense of touch. Think of the time when you touched someone or an animal or a person or something nice under your hand, or maybe someone touched you. The taste, all the nutritious food that feeds us. We can think it could be only that, right? That purpose, but we also can enjoy the taste of food. So saying in your mind, thank you, or I'm grateful for all those gifts. our endocrine system, secreting hormones that regulate us. Countless processes that are happening constantly without us even thinking about them. Our body is doing all that for us. Being grateful for our intellect. So many things we take for granted. Ability to learn, ability to discern what's good, what's not, what's right to do, what's not right to do. Our moral code, our values, like a roadmap in our life, and traditions that make us feel safe. Even teachings, formal teachings, education, spiritual teachings, and teachings that we get through experience. All the experiences that we have, pleasant and those not so pleasant. Thinking why we have them and what we learn from them. Being grateful for all of them. Those pleasant are there for enjoyment, and unpleasant maybe to teach us a lesson. Thinking of animals, nature, all those beautiful animals, water animals, land animals, animals in the air, in the ground, billions and billions of them, all living their lives, having their own experience, and us encountering them. Think of the last time that you saw a wild animal. How does it make you feel? In real life or on TV? Saying thank you for all of that, feeling that gratitude, building it. Saying thank you in your mind. And then food, water, air. The food and water are nourishingly tasty, clean, available for us every day. What a gift. Our passions and hobbies, and the communities that we can share them with. Think a few moments about the joys that your passion, your hobby gives you. And how does it make your life richer, happier, more joyful? You're so lucky to have possibilities and abilities to have those passions and hobbies. That all our other needs are met. And then think of your work. career or being retired. The ability to provide for yourself or being provided by someone. Things that we take for granted or sometimes even don't appreciate. Some parts of the world, they feel like privileges. And the technology that we have that's available to us, and the gadgets that make our lives easier and more enjoyable. Thinking of phones and computers, GPSs. Thinking of electricity. Get used to all of that and take it for granted. But we really appreciate it after a thunderstorm, a blackout, or situation like that. Remembering every day to appreciate all that we have. Electricity, the switch, the light on and off. Internet, all the information and ability to connect. Have clean water, heat at home. Turning the thermostat and it's warmer or cooler. And our homes, bigger or smaller, owned, rented, houses, apartments. But having a place to call home, well, we can feel free, safe, with the roof over our heads to keep us dry, the walls to keep the wind out, even the windows to let the light in, and screens to keep the insects away. And all the machines like washers and dryers, dishwashers, refrigerators, freezers, microwaves, stoves. Being grateful for all of that, those daily things that we are getting used to so easy to get used to all of them. And even the indoor plumbing. Yes, there are still parts of the world where this is a privilege. And clothes, often more than we need. Shoes and beautiful accessories that we have. And the vehicles that take us from place to place. Is it the public transportation or your own vehicle? You can travel. Makes life much easier. Available to everyone. Saying thank you in your mind, or I'm grateful for all those things, all that's available to me. And stores where we can buy food. Unfortunately, this is not available everywhere. Not everyone in this world and the earth has easy access to food, nutritious food. So if we have that privilege, being grateful for that. Public libraries with the books, recordings, and movies, and all the activities. So many things that's available to us. So many things to be grateful for. And public schools. Maybe not perfect, not everything is perfect, but we can learn not only how to read and write, skills that are still unavailable to millions of people. And we can grow and develop our passions there and skills, grow friendships. Being grateful for travels, seeing places, learning about different cultures, languages. And the environment that we live, the nature that's surrounding us, be it woods or parks, bodies of water, mountains, or even indoor plants. Think for a moment how you feel in the presence of nature. And the smallest flower brings that beauty and awe to our lives. And the people in our lives, some of them complete strangers, thanks to whom our life is easier and more enjoyable. Coming back to food, think about the farmers who grow and harvest the food we eat. Look how easy it is for us to just buy anything. The availability of everything. And people who make this food finding their way to you, like drivers and people who build roads and vehicles. Those who take care of those roads. And packaging designers, people who make the packaging so the food can be stored on shelves. And then people who load and unload and put them to the shelves in stores. And the medical workers, the doctors, nurses, and other staff working in hospitals and medical centers. The people who clean those places, people who cook food there, who run the place, doing the management. And the postal workers, clerks in the post office, your delivery person, people who sort mail, UPS people and the FedEx and all other. And then the soldiers, troops. Many times thanks to whom we can be here and sit and just be happy and live our lives. And the IT people who make sure that the servers and software works so that you can access the internet and all the services that you get online, the browsers, portals, etc. Just pause for a moment and thank them all, feeling that deep feeling of gratitude and just saying thank you and feeling that. Think of the people working in sanitation and recycling, picking up, sorting, disposing, managing the operations. So artists, sportsmen, and entertainers, contemporary and from the past, visual and performing, so that you can listen to music, watch movies, read books, poems, enjoy a painting, a sculpture, an installation, watch a soccer game. How many of these people you even know? Being grateful to all of them, and they are in your life, even though you may never even meet them. And think of the people and animals in your life, those whom you know, who make your life happier, on whom you can depend, who are there for you, your family, your pets, your friends, colleagues, your ancestors, the closer and those from the past, thanks to whom you are, where you are, and who you are. And those who smile can cheer you up, on whose shoulder you can lean on, and with whom you share memories and joys and sorrows. And now reflect on your own reasons for feeling gratitude. We have so much to be grateful for. Spend a moment just bringing to your mind all that you are grateful for. Feel the gratitude filling your body and your mind. And notice how it feels. How does your body feel? Your breath? And you may stay here for a moment and notice what is present now comparing to what was there before the practice. Without judgment, just notice. Practice comes to the end. So after you hear the chime, you can start slowly opening your eyes and gently moving, maybe stretching,